President Nana Akufo-Addo has challenged his opponents, John Dramani Mahama, to sign a pact aimed at tackling illegal mining. The president maintained that the NPP lost seats in mining communities due to his firm stance on the issue, but noted that the NDC's flag bearer has yet to clearly articulate his position on the fight against illegal mining. Well, according to the president, Mahama's comments have instead undermined the government's efforts in addressing the menace. And Joyce Bauer, who speaks for the former president and the flag bearer for the NDC, has joined us via phone for a response to this. Thank you so much, Council. Thank you for your time. Good afternoon to you. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, Annie. Good afternoon, Aegis. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. And thank you for joining us, even though you're still busy on the campaign trail. So, firstly, how do you respond to this challenge thrown to former President John Dramani Mahama?
Ridiculous, preposterous, and totally dishonest and disingenuous. You know, let me be very honest with you. The buck stops with Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahama. He is president, and his vice president is currently flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Indeed, you know, sometimes I marvel, and I heard you. Your conversation also started on a very wrong premise that Mr. Akufo-Addo spoke to his opponent. John Mahama is not Mr. Akufo-Addo's opponent in this race. Dr. Mahama is flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. And let me put this on record even before we begin, that Nana Addo Akufo-Addo no longer enjoys any level of credibility or trust. Ghanaians have long since realized that the only reason why Mr. Akufo-Addo wanted to be president of this country was to, one, lord it over us, behave with utmost impunity and disrespect. Indeed, I am enormously proud today that I serve a decent, honorable politician like John Dramani Mahama. That Mr. Mahama, unlike Mr. Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahama, never uses his platforms to castigate, disrespect, or even spew any venom on his political opponents. I have never heard. And secondly, let me state without any fear of equivocation, why is President Akufo-Addo calling on John Dramani Mahama to sign a pact? What pact? A pacta sunt servanda or what? And whose dictates is he actually asking for us to serve? His dishonest dictates, his wrong and failed attempt to fight galamsey?
I wanted to ask you if you received any documents, you know,
no,
for that, you know, purpose.
On what basis? On what basis will President Akufo-Addo be sending any pact whatsoever to the office of our flag bearer and leader, or even to the National Democratic Congress? On what basis? What right would he be having? And who would be sending him to bring us such a pact? For his failed attempt to fight galamsey, or his failed and abysmal attempts to equalize, or his abysmal attempts to denigrate and disrespect the good people of Ghana? Please, Annie, John Mahama is a man who walks his talk. Mr. Mahama has told the good people of Ghana, and he said this long before today, that he will actually be outlining and put out a plan for mining in Ghana, that there will be an audit of all existing mining concessions conducted to identify and eliminate mining concessions that allow for people to mine in or around forest reserves or even near water bodies first and foremost. He says his strategy will also be to prohibit any new mining licenses from being issued. Indeed, President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahama and their lands minister have issued well over 1,000 mining leases and licenses. You and I both know that they have actually even issued them to the extent where their own former CEO of the Forestry Services Commission actually bequeathed a mining concession in a protected forest area to his family. How have they worked to use the courts to reverse that immoral, that illegal, that unlawful bequest to his family?
Jazba, thank you so much for speaking to us.